Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I wanted to come on and share some projects that I've made with stamps from Dianna Marcum, and these are stamps from her latest release with Adorn It. I shared these stamps in a recent haul, but I'll show them to you again, show you some projects I've made. We will put them in, we'll put my recipe page into my recipe book at the end. So let's get started. I'll just go over the stamps again quick in case you missed that video or haven't seen them yet. This is the stamp of the month for July, I believe, and thank you to everyone who left me a comment letting me know that this one was the recipe stamp of the month if you're in that club. And I will link the recipe stamp of the month club down below in case you want to join. You can also purchase these stamps individually on the Adorn It site, and I'll link them down there as well in the description box. So this one is frozen lemonade pie, and I know it's kind of hard to see when it's just the stamp, but I did make a project I'll show you. This pie I've made many times before. It's really good. Just a delicious lemon pie, and I don't like cream pies usually, but this is like more of a mousse kind of texture, so I love this pie, and this stamp is just so cute, so it's perfect for me and my recipe book. This is another stamp that was just released. This one is a recipe for lemon sheet cake, and I did make a project with this as well. This comes with this main stamp, and it also comes with the little lemon and then lemon slices in a row there too. And then this one, I did not use this one yet. This one is Sunshine in a Jar, and it's a lemonade recipe. I saw Jill Norwood make a really cute project with this stamp. Hi Jill, if you're watching. She didn't use the Sunshine in a Jar part. She just used the lemonade mason jar and the recipe, and it was just so cute. So very nice stamp. And then this one, I didn't use this one either. This is also available separately. It's all these different lemons, one with the saying that says easy peasy lemon squeezy, and then this one says squeeze the day. And then this is the largest size, a separate purchase. This one comes with a blank mason jar with the lemon wedge on it and a straw. It comes with another big lemon, and then a whole bunch of sentiments you could put on the inside of there if you want, or use them, in any way you want, of course. And then it comes with the lemon slice as well. The sentiments are thinking of you, you're the zest, squeeze the day, live zesty, just squeeze it, happy birthday, and you're my squeeze. So I made two projects and then my page for my recipe book. So let's get started with those separate projects first. So for the one with the, let me just keep this one out, with the blank mason jar, I used this one, and then I used the sentiment, you're the zest, which is right there. So I made a little card. I thought this would be a nice thank you card or thinking of you card. Doesn't it look really cute? I love how it came out. So I stamped the cup, or the mason jar cup, twice. First I did it on some plain 65-pound white paper, and then I also did it on this paper with the little pink hearts on it. This paper I print out from Etsy. And then I just paper pieced it. I fussy cut the pink part, and I fussy cut the whole cup too on the white paper. And then for the pink part, I just fussy cut this part of the cup and then glued it on top of the cup itself. And that way I didn't have to color in this whole big section. It already had the pattern on it. I did use some spun sugar distress oxide on the edges just to give it a little bit of, pink shading. And I colored the glass. I wanted it to look like transparent glass, so I added a little bit, I guess I put it away, of a pen. Hold on one sec, let me get that. Okay, so the pen that I used is one by King Art, and this one is called Frost Blue. It's number 182, and I usually find these at TJ Maxx or Marshall's in the office supply section. They come in different kinds of themes of packs, and I think they're a great value, and I love King Art pens. They're really nice and juicy. So anyway, I used that for the edges of the glass just to make it look like, you don't want to leave it plain. You have to add a little bit of shading or a little bit of color. So if you can see, there's a little bit of a light blue color on the edges. So I think it looks pretty good. And then I use that same color to edge this. This is a circle die that I had in my stash. So I just stamp You're the Zest from that same stamp set and die cut it with that circle and just put that on a little bit of a dimensional foam tape there just to, you know, give it a little dimension. The whole cup I put on foam tape as well, as you could see. Just the thin mounting squares from Dollar Tree just to raise it up a tiny bit. And then I colored with some pinks and the pink and aqua for the straw. I added some diamond stickles to give it a little bit of shine on the lemon, the pink lemon, also inside the cup, and on like the closed letters here on You're the Zest. And then I mounted that on some more paper that I printed out from Etsy, just like this one, but just, you know, opposite, like white hearts instead of the white background. And this one is aqua paper. I die cut out that with a rectangular die in my stash, and then I used a lemon paper from Lawn Fawn for the back of the card base. And this, let me see, how big is this card? It's close to a A2, I think. 4¼ by, or it's very close because it is an A2 card. And then I tied some yellow and white twine around the neck of the cup just to give it some more dimension. And I love it. I think the colors are really cute. Let me measure this whole die for you, or fussy cut stamped image. It's about 5 inches by 2 7/8, just to give you an idea of how big that is. So it fits really nicely on an A2 size card. And on the inside, I added another die cut rectangle, and then I did stamp one of the little lemons. That one comes from, let's see, where does that one come from? I think it was this one. Yeah, from the lemon sheet cake stamp set. Just that lemon right there. That was a perfect size. Stamped it with some Memento Tuxedo Black ink and then just colored it a tiny bit. So yeah, every time I do stamping when I'm using alcohol markers, I use Memento Tuxedo Black ink. So that's what I used for that one too. So that's my first project. Hope you like it. I love the colors. I think it came out really pretty. And then the next project I wanted to share with you is one using that lemon sheet cake stamp set right here. So this one I made into a birthday card, and here it is. Hold on. Okay. So this is what it looks like. So I just love how this came out too. So I stamped this on same 65-pound white cardstock, and then colored it in with some alcohol markers, and just very simple coloring. And then I had this like outline die in my stash that cuts out this really pretty shape, and it cuts out the shape on the inside, but on the outside it leaves some stitching. So it's kind of like a frame for your card. And I think this is a 6x6 card. Yeah, 6x6. So this stamp comes out to be, it's about 4.5 by, let's see, approximately 3 5/8. So I thought a 6x6 card would be appropriate for this. And I used some birthday paper from Michael's for the base of the card, and it just looks like confetti, so I think it's nice and festive. And on the inside, I put this was a cut apart from that same paper pad, You Take the Cake, and I thought that went nicely with the lemon sheet cake recipe on the front. So that's that project, and it looks like a really good, easy recipe. Just lemon cake mix, eggs, lemon pie filling, and cream cheese frosting. So any one of Dianna's recipes that I've tried have been really, really good. So I will definitely keep that one in mind to make next. All right, so my next project is using the stamp of the month, which is the frozen lemonade pie. This one right here. So I made a 6x8 page for my recipe book, and this is how it came out. Isn't that cute? I really like how this came out. And for the papers, I used this paper pad from Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Linen Market. As you can see, it has some lemon in it, so I thought that would be a nice background for this. And this is a 6x8 paper pad, so I didn't have to trim it down. It was just perfect. Just took it out of the paper pad and used that for my base. And I like the red, white, and blue theme here too, because it is a July release, so I thought that went perfectly for, well, 4th of July or summer. So I used, this is a chipboard sticker from that same collection. I just put that on the top. I used bunch of different yellows and some green to color this stamp, and then I used some tea dye Distress Oxide, just to put that on the edges of my die cut, just to kind of age it a little bit, because the whites in the paper pad are a little aged, so I didn't want it to be too stark and white. I also used some Lawn Fawn clear glaze on some parts of the lemon, as you can see, just to kind of give it some shine and dimension. And let's see, this was a die from, I think this was a Surprise Creation die, this rectangular one here, and I don't think that's available anymore. That leaves us stitch lines. And then these are also chipboard stickers from the collection. So is that blue and white paper, comes from this pad as well. And I just really like how it came out. I love the red accents, and yeah, just looks really pretty. So if you haven't tried that recipe, I suggest you do. It's easy and delicious. Okay, so let's add this to my third volume of my recipe book. This is April of this year, the pigs in a blanket. Here is May, blackberry pie. June was one of these, homemade ice cream or lemon velvet ice cream. I think it was this one. I wasn't sure, so I made them both. And I'm glad I did, because I do like both of those. So then this would be July. So let's add this into my recipe book. And my collection is coming along nicely. I just want to be careful sliding these in. This is those Simple Stories snap flip books, and it's a 6x8 sleeve, so it just fits perfectly in there. And yeah, so that's my latest edition. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked my projects. I'll link all of the information down below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Diana, if you're watching. I love your designs, and I'm so happy to be a part of your design team. And that's it, everybody. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.